What is up, y'all? It's your girl Brand New, and I'm back in the building. This time, honey, I'm back with a recap of Real Housewives of Atlanta. This is season 12, episode 15. Before I get started with the recap, I decided I want to do a basketball wives series, and the people I want to focus on is Evelyn and Jennifer and their friendship. I really want to break all of that down. I know some of you guys are like, well, why do that? You already talked about it in some of your videos, and I have, but I really would like to break a lot of stuff down because when I look at the comments, some of you forget certain things that happen, and you're upset about what's going on now with the franchise. You know, everybody kind of hates Evelyn. I get it. But Evelyn was not the only evil person on that show. It was, other people, they was doing stuff too. So I want to really break down their friendship. And I want to talk about Tammy and Evelyn. I kind of want to go there. And then Shawnee. Shawnee played a part. A lot of what Shawnee is doing now, Shawnee did back then, So I would like to provide the receipts and kind of put it together all like that. So I decided I do want to do that series. I am still going to do my Lauren London series. You could expect both of those to drop sometime in March. I don't have a specific date, but they both will probably be dropping in March. So that's it for, those announcements. Now let's get on with this recap. Before I get to that, this was a pretty good episode. It was funny. I was entertained. I felt like last week's episode was dry. It was alright, but this one was a lot better. I like when all the girls get together and, have fun and, do something athletic. So it was pretty cool. So let's get off into it. Okay, so first off, we see Eva. And if y'all hear me eating anything, it's my popcorn and gummy bears. Okay, so that's what that is. We see Eva. We see her eating all this damn ice in her confessional and shit. Of course, everything is about her being pregnant. I told y'all I am so fucking sick of hearing about the new baby and when is the baby gonna come? She's on bed rest. And then she irritated me later on in the episode, but we'll get to it. I was just annoyed, you guys. And you all know I started out being, a big Eva fan. I still am, an Eva fan. I'm just starting to get to the point where I don't know if she fits on this particular show. Because I'm not seeing what I need to see. I don't know if it's because she's pregnant, she's holding back. I don't know what it is. But anyways, she on the bed rest. Her husband got the kids. And was it me or did her husband look irritated? I guess he got both of the kids, the girl and the boy, and Eva's like, well, they need to be dressed a certain way. And, she has her husband on FaceTime. And I don't know, he just looked tired. He looked annoyed. He wasn't even looking at her throughout their phone conversation. She steady smiling and smizing, And it's just like, Eva, is the man sick of you? She ended up talking to her daughter. And that's pretty much, you guys, what happened with them. But I don't know. I don't know, Eva. Look like Mike getting kind of tired, okay? He getting kind of tired. He either tired or tired of you and y'all little storyline. I don't know. The man just looked uninterested. I wanted to know if I'm the only one that kind of peeped that, So next we got Cynthia and Mike. These two are beginning to have a conflict. And mainly the conflict is about how Mike, used to cheat on all his wives. And now Cynthia is getting ready to be his wife. And she's like, oh my God, is he going to do that to me? They show her, reading his upcoming book, Open Mic. I like that title. Okay, Mike, I like that title. I was like, okay, that's cool. You guys, when it comes to them, it just looked like they rushed into this relationship so Cynthia could have a storyline. That's really what it's coming off as. She rushed into it. And I just feel like, Cynthia, if you wouldn't have rushed into it, you wouldn't be going through this now. You would have been able to process who this man really was, back then, So it's just like, I don't know why she did that, you guys. Like, I don't know. I think this job of Real Housewives of Atlanta puts a lot of pressure on the women. Like, Portia is another one that rushed into that whole situation with Dennis. Now we see all the shit she's going through now. So it's just like, y'all, what's the rush? And I think what Nene was trying to say as far as Cynthia, because remember she was saying she looks desperate, how they be all on Instagram and, the whole chill thing and all that shit. I think what Nene meant by that is Cynthia just has a way of just moving too fast and it looks inauthentic. But anyway, Cynthia, the man cheated on the ex-wives. You don't really know why. He must not have been happy. That does not mean he will cheat on you. I like, when Mike told her, because Cynthia has said, well, I'm not a cheater. You ain't got to ever worry about that. And I like what Mike told her.
I wrote a book about my flaws. Tell you, I ain't got nothing to hide.
Well, it's not like you needed the right one. It seems like you got more than me.
See, she messed up right there, you all. You are judging this man. He's actually coming clean about the person that he used to be and what he used to do. And it's really big for a man, you all, to do that. Because really he didn't have to say anything and they would still be in La La Land and Mike and Cynthia land, in the whole chill land. They would be right there. But Mike is saying, this is who I am. This is who I used to be. I want to open up about my life. I want to get it out in the open. That way I can heal and be honest with the people, in my life, especially you. You're about to be my wife. And I didn't like what Cynthia did. To me, it just showed immaturity. And Cynthia, even though she is 52, she still acts like a little girl sometimes, you all. Do you all notice that with Cynthia?
Don't make it seem like I got all these faults and you bring these to my attention, whatever, but I can't bring anything to you.
First of all, I didn't say they were faults.
But that's what...
Do y'all see what I'm saying? She's sitting up here backpedaling now, but you just said what you said. You just said what you said to this man, and when you do that to a man, what tends to happen is he doesn't want to open up to you, more about the future or, any of his real feelings, because he feels like he's always going to be judged and called out for it. And Cynthia, you're going down the wrong road. Don't do it.
Did not say it was false.
But you can't.
I mean, it doesn't matter.
Well, hold on
I don't even know why I want to know.
Before you judge somebody else.
Don't use the word judge.
How come it's my word?
Because I'm not judging you.
Because I feel judged.
What did I just tell y'all? That man feels judged. So, and now she's trying to back out of it. Like, you can't do that. You just said what you said and you got to own it.
I want to work out myself before we get married.
Yeah, but I really want you to be happy. And if I'm not doing that, then I'm not the man for you.
I think I'm just stating the obvious concerns that one would have getting ready to marry someone. This will be my second marriage, and in my heart, my last. So I think it's important for us to make sure we are in the same headspace.
I can do some things. You've done some things. I've done some things that I'm not proud of or whatnot. I'm not saying that you've done or you cheated or anything like that, but I'm not going to lie about that. I get that. I understand.
That's the one thing you never have to worry about.
Well, here's the thing. You have not shown that you will cheat. It doesn't mean that you won't.
Bam! Oh, Mike, I love you, honey. Oh, I love it. Give that man a big old nasty hand clap, y'all. Give that man a big old hand clap. And he is absolutely correct. I'm so sick of people going around saying, well, I'm not a cheater. Well, I'm not this. I'm not that. Honestly, you don't know what the hell you're going to do until you are met with certain circumstances in life. Honestly, it may not ever be your intention to cheat on anybody. You could say that, but you don't know what you will do, and I love how he checked her and said that, no, you have not shown that you would cheat, but hell, you don't know what would make you cheat. Do you see what I'm saying? See, people think that people cheat and it's so bad, and yeah, it is horrible that, people cheat, but people have specific reasons why they would step out on somebody, and he probably has specific reasons for why he stepped out on his wives. Am I saying I agree with it? No. I'm not saying I agree with it, but that's his truth. And we, as the viewers, and Cynthia, we can't judge this man. How you gonna judge somebody for being honest? And a lot of women do this. Tell me everything. I want you to be honest with me. And as soon as the man does that, you end up turning his words around, switching them up so you can hear what you want to hear, so you can make things bigger than what they really are. You know what I'm saying? So I love that Mike checked her. So towards the end of Cynthia and Mike's conversation, you could tell Cynthia has a bit of an attitude. She's actually hurt. Mike can feel it. She lets him know she has a flight and they'll have to, finish talking about their issues at another time. But Cynthia, you are the one that opened up that can of worms with how you responded to everything. So she's going to have to work on that. In my opinion, it looks like Mike is pretty clear. Oh, and they also ended up talking about how they both like to deal with things. Whereas Mike is quick to kind of walk away and he don't want to deal with no bullshit, and then Cynthia says she likes to stay and work the problem out. Well, hell, I can't tell, Cynthia. Look like you was getting your ass up at the end of that scene, honey, okay? So next we got Candy. She is inviting everybody to her kickball event. Cynthia's coming. Nene says she ain't got 7 minutes to spare because she ain't supporting nothing that Kenya is a part of. Eva says she's going to bring a friend to stand in for her because, of course, Eva is pregnant. Like, we need to hear it for the millionth fucking time, but whatever. Portia says she will be there with Shamia. Tanya says she's out of town. She's not going to be able to make it. And then we see Candy and Marlo. They end up talking. Marlo says, she don't want to be on Kenya's team at all, honey. But she will be in the place to be, honey. All right? So next we got Kenya and Candy. They have a phone conversation.
What's up? Nothing much.
So how did it go with the girls?
Oh, Nene didn't want to come because she heard it was your event.
Oh, well then she doesn't have to come. I would actually be happy if she didn't.
Like, it's our event, and I need you to come on. She said that you didn't show up to her event, but for 7 minutes and left.
Kenya came in with a snakeskin purse.
Wow, when did she get here?
She came, and then she left like 10 minutes later.
Which was shady as hell. Kenya, that's why I always tell you all, behavior reflects intention. She was not trying to be cordial with Nene. I don't care, about her acting as if she was going to try to put her differences to the side with Nene and show up to Nene's event. Bitch, you didn't end up staying because it wasn't in your intentions, Kenya, to stay. You want to keep being petty and shit.
She's lucky that I graced that place with my presence.
Don't nobody want your old beauty queen washed up ass at their event, girl. Goodbye and good day. So next, honey, we got Nene and Greg.
It wasn't everything I needed it to be. Like, it was just weird. Eva having contractions, and then everybody saying they don't know if Portia's going to come.
Did Portia come?
Portia actually did come, and she stayed when she got there. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Because then I hear that Kenya comes for 7 minutes or something ridiculous.
Really?
I've extended several olive branches to Kenya. And to come for 7 minutes, it's just like, what if I came to her event for 7 minutes?
Marc and I have been texting back and forth.
Marc?
Yeah. About the men's event, giving back to the neighborhoods and uplifting boys and things of that nature.
I don't know. His partner for life ain't It ain't the business. Marc invited Greg and I to his charity event, and Kenya posted the invitation on her social media. She tagged everyone, including my husband, and not myself.
Kenya, that was petty and childish as hell. This event is not about you. It's about uplifting young black men, you know, in the Atlanta community. And, you know, she's so petty and spiteful, you all, and it's just really stupid. I have noticed on this episode, and I don't know, I've noticed several times, you know, Nene trying to talk with Kenya, trying to make up with her. I'm not saying Kenya needs to be fake with Nene, but be cordial, okay? Be cordial. Act like you got some damn sense. Let's keep it moving. But all this acting petty and shit, I'm not here for it.
It's like petty on a whole new level.
He asked me to keep a Thursday night open.
He said keep the Thursday night open for what now?
He might be planning something else, but he didn't tell me what it was.
I don't really know Marc. I mean, Greg and Marc are cool.
And that's really cool that Marc has befriended Greg, and, you know, I like all of that. That's cool. That's what you supposed to do on this show. You know, whether the wives get along or not, you all come together and be cool and kind of serve as some type of example. So that's all cool with me.
Greg knows Marc through Kenya and I. And they really get along. I know that I definitely have heard some of the girls saying they're having a couples night out. We created couples night out. How dare them? Child, please.
We're going to take the high road and go and support it.
Well, maybe we should go and stay 7 minutes. This is so stupid. And who come to an event and stay 7 minutes?
Somebody who got 8.
I love Greg, y'all. He is the comic relief, okay? So next, you all, we got all the ladies gathered together for the little kickball event. And of course, Eva come in with her belly in tow and eating ice and talking her shit. I'm like, girl, sit your ass down. You can't even play. So she got a friend there that's go play in her spot. Okay, so Kandi and Kenya, they end up picking their teams. Kenya is Team Twirl, and then Kandi is Team Hurricane, I believe. I was shocked that Kenya allowed Marlo to be on her team, and she got cordial about it. Kenya, that's cool. I can get with you on that. That was cool. I love Portia's outfit, you all. Portia always makes sure, honey, to show them curves, honey. She looked good. Kenya's team blew Kandi's team away, honey. They kept hitting all them damn home runs. Kenya kept running. Marlo kept running. They couldn't get her. Portia was trying to do a little something on Kandi's team, honey, but it wasn't enough. Kenya and them took that. So, and shout out to Kenya's team and Kenya, because for Kenya, you know, to be an older woman, shit, she sure can run still. So I give you that, Twirl. I give you that. Cynthia was out there, honey, trying to do a little something, but they lost. They lost. They show Eva doing some type of photo shoot, you know, while she's pregnant. She looked cute enough. Cynthia has a talk with Mike, and they ended up patching things up from the last time that they saw each other. Y'all remember Cynthia was upset, and, you know, they just end up working everything out. Cynthia says she just wants to be able to get her point across and for Mike to listen to her, and he agreed, so that was cool. Next, we got that beautiful baby Brooklyn, and we got Kenya and Marc, and, you know, they are teaching baby Brooklyn how to swim, and she's kind of ducking her head under the water. That baby is gorgeous. And she just has the sweetest demeanor ever. She's always smiling and laughing. So, honey, I am so happy when I see baby Brooklyn, honey, on my TV screen. I love that little baby. She's so cute.
To invite Nene, but if Marc wants Greg to come, that's fine. But I left her out of the invitation the same way I did on my post.
Why did you tag Greg but not Nene?
This is their whole little bowling thing, you all, they're going to be doing. So it's going to be like a big couples night, and y'all, as y'all heard, Kenya left Nene out of the post. Very childish, very petty, very spiteful. And I am so here for Marc putting that bitch right in her place because she needs it, honey.
I know how nasty she has been to me for no reason.
For no reason. You're the one that's butting into her friendship with Cynthia, okay? You the one, wherever the hell y'all was at Toronto or wherever the hell they was at, Kenya kept on getting in the way of Cynthia and Nene trying to talk. Nene kept trying to explain stuff to Cynthia. Whether you like Nene or not, Kenya was wrong for interrupting. You don't keep getting in between friends. Especially, you already know when Cynthia has always tossed your ass to the side for Nene. So she's jealous you all of their friendship because she know once Nene and Cynthia get back cool, ain't gonna be no more twirl, okay? And she gonna be played to the left, honey, all right?
I'm not going to invite Nene.
I do want him to be a part of the event.
And really quickly, Kenya sees Nene as a threat. You know, Nene is the one you all, whether you like to admit it or not, she started this show. These girls have jobs because of her. Okay, and Kenya hates the fact that Nene is still on the show. That's why she keeps coming up with bullshit talking about how Bravo is phasing Nene out. And, you know, Nene actually did a whole interview addressing that. We'll talk about that at another time. But she definitely, you can tell from her antics with Nene, she feels threatened. Whereas with the other girls, and even Candy, she kind of feel like, oh, they're all on some type of even playing ground. But she don't feel that way with Nene. She knows Nene is a star on this show, you know, and is a force to be reckoned with, and she don't like that.
It's for a cause, and it's bigger than any, petty stuff.
I feel
that's right, Marc. That's right.
Comfortable being in an intimate setting with her when she has not addressed the fact that she has tried to fight me, called me names, she's
tried to fight you. Didn't you try to get in her face too? So, girl, bye. Do y'all see these white woman tactics this bitch be trying to pull? And Marc, he ain't here for the bullshit, honey, okay?
Yes. She got in my face pointing and people had to hold her back.
People had to hold your ass back too.
You shut the
Roll the tapes back. Roll them back. And what do y'all hear? She pointing, got her finger and shit all up in Nene's face. Marlo and them trying to hold Kenya's ass back. Kenya, you are not a victim. Boo-boo. Oh, my face. You are not a victim, boo-boo. Okay?
A lot of people get people face. I don't mean they want to fight.
I'm not going to argue about semantics. I'm your wife, and if I have a problem with someone, that means you have a problem with someone. Get it?
No. I think that, and I know a lot of people will disagree with what I'm saying, but we have to come from a place of this, you all. I see what Kenya is saying. If I got a problem, you got to have my back. You got to be. But a lot of men will have your back, Kenya, and will be your ride or die, be your husband, this, that, and the third. Whatever the hell you looking for, honey. I think this whole marriage is arranged. I said it. I can tell by how y'all act with each other. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. Marc can't just have your back, Kenya, because he sees that you are wrong and you are the damn problem. Okay? It all goes back to that saying, you all, when you see somebody shooting themselves in the foot and you claim you care about them, you got to keep them honest. You got to check them. You got to get them together, let them know you're ruining everything. And that's what Marc is doing. I don't think he's purposely. Now, we have seen him, on this show, always say that he wants to be with his kid and he don't want to be bothered with Kenya. I think he kind of says that to tease her. I don't know. I noticed that in their relationship where they kind of tease each other, and that's cool. That may be, what works for them. That's okay, But that's not what's going on here, Kenya. He's simply trying to put you in your place because you need to be put in your damn place. You don't know when to stop being petty. And all the other girls on the show noticed it too. Candy, Portia, all of them. Y'all go hear, their opinions too. Everybody is, seeing all the shit that you do and how unnecessary it is. This situation that all the guys are trying to do to help these black boys, you don't care about that. You just care about some petty ass beef with Nene because you feel like she was in charge of having you back on the show season 11 and she's the reason. That is what it's about, you all. Okay? She ain't that mad at Nene that Nene called her a buffalo or this, that, and the third. She ain't mad about that. She mad that her ass was not asked to be back on season 11. She tried to blame Nene for that. That's not Nene's fault. You wasn't asked back to be on season 11 or you was offered the money as a friend to come back. You didn't want to come back. You got too much pride for that. That happened, Kenya, because of your antics that you pulled on season 10. You thought you was too cool for school and you got this husband and y'all living happily ever after and you don't need the show and I don't want to do no scenes. And do y'all notice that she wasn't even in season 10 all like that? Because Bravo had got sick of her bullshit. So the same shit she's trying to drag Nene on, the fact that they're phasing Nene out, they phased you out too at one point because you thought you was too big for the damn show, okay? Girl, if that ain't the pot calling the kettle black, honey, all right?
Oh, Miss Cute Baby. Baby's so cute. Next Aqua Times, Mommy's going in, she ain't coming out. You and I go manage the bed alone. We don't need anybody else.
Y'all hear that shit? He wants the baby Brooklyn at the event. He don't want Kenya because Kenya keeps shit going. And I rest my case, honey. So we're at the couples bowling event. We see Kenya and Marc walk in together holding hands. I'm not hating on their relationship at all, but I want to know, how did we get to a point where this man barely wanted to spend time with you, barely wanted to go on the anniversary with you, on a vacation, wherever the hell y'all was supposed to be going. He barely wanted to just put in that time. Everything was about baby Brooklyn. So how did we go from that extreme to y'all holding hands and y'all in this better place? Like, make it make sense, Kenya. And you ain't really said that. I don't know. She ain't really said that stuff been good. I hear you saying stuff is good in the press, but like this is why a lot of people, you all, will continue to pass judgment on their relationship because it looks fake. It just looked like you went from one extreme to the next. And it's like, how the hell we end up here? But we're here. I was actually happy, you guys, to see them holding hands. I just want to know more on the backstory of how we got here, honey. So first we see Portia and Dennis. Dennis lets Marc know, oh, she's from Detroit. I'm going to have to show you how to handle her, man. I'm from Detroit too. So that was all cool. Cynthia and Eva, they come in too. They ready to bowl. Well, that damn Eva ain't ready to bowl. She can't bowl because she got a big ass bowling ball as a belly. So Eva, you should have stayed your ass at home. She was once again, you guys, doing all this damn complaining, and she was like, oh, well, they should let me bowl. Girl, you pregnant. It's too much of a risk. The damn bowling ball is about as big as your damn stomach. So you guys, what is Eva doing? Girl, don't come back pregnant. We don't want to hear that shit. And I think that Eva, I don't know if I said this before, but Eva came back pregnant, and I feel like it was done on purpose because she was embarrassed of all the stuff that came out about her last season. Whether it was true or not, she was very much so embarrassed and kind of wanted to play up on the whole, if I'm pregnant, I won't have to film that much. Or I'll use that as an excuse to get out of a scene or get out of an argument. Girl, don't do that shit no more. Portia comes in a damn dress. Why you got a damn dress on? Girl, you are bowling. She talking about, I just want to be cute. No, you just want to be seen. Shit. Kenya looked cute. I like how Kenya's hair was and her outfit for bowling. She looked really cute. She was acting nasty, but she looked cute. So next, Kandi and Todd, they roll in. Kandi already on her competitive shit, y'all. She like, Todd trying to win, I'm trying to win. I definitely gotta win, honey, in this circle of girls. I know that's right, girl. Something else happened on this episode that I liked, that made it likable. I've been telling y'all Kandi has been up Kenya's ass, but for some reason on this episode, she wasn't. She was very fair and spoke very honestly, and I'm here for that. I'm here for that. I'm gonna play that in a minute.
Everybody not here. Where's Nene? Where's Marlo? Where's Kenya?
Oh, they weren't invited.
Huh?
They weren't invited.
At all? No. But we're meeting him prior to the charity event.
They know him.
He doesn't know him.
No, he doesn't know him. No, Tanya was invited.
And thank God for Portia, you all. Never thought I'd be saying this, but Portia has a way of calling this bitch out, and she always was like that. Like, when Portia first came on this show, she always had some shit to say back to Kenya, because Kenya was always starting shit with her, but I love how she called Kenya out on her nasty ass behavior, because everybody else, to me, just act like they scared, you know.
I never met Tanya. I never met
Well, you told her that she could.
Look at Marc. He don't know nothing about nobody. And her name ain't Tanya. Y'all stop calling that lady Tanya. It's Tanya. Put a tan up in that shit. You don't want nobody messing up your name, okay?
Come and Paul can come, so she didn't come.
No, because it was a couple.
I don't know why she said that. She said that.
Did y'all hear Marc? I don't know why. See, he don't understand those crazy Lifetime movie character white woman ass tactics that his wife be pulling. Marc is just, I don't know, Marc. I think you were seduced by Kenya's beauty, but the bitch is crazy. I don't know why you acting shocked, but this is your old lady. This is how she gets down. She petty like that. Started all that shit with Tanya. Dogged the lady. Now you not inviting her to events, and you saying Paul can't come. No, Tanya can't come, and Paul can't come. Like, you doing too much. You looking bad, girl.
Tanya, you're invited to the couples bowling, so I wanted to invite you to Paul.
Couples bowling.
Oh, I don't know if he'll be able to make it.
Well, it's a couples thing.
How's Cynthia here? I never said that. You were the one saying it's couple. I said everyone can show up.
Would Dennis ever throw you under
Did y'all hear that from Marc?
the bus in front of
No. Dennis wouldn't do that because Dennis is gang. Listen, if I don't like her, you don't like her. You don't need to know why. I just don't like her, so we don't like her. So whatever reason I would have given, Dennis would have been like, yep. What she said, yep.
Portia, I don't know if that you could say that because Dennis has been cheating on you. So evidently he ain't too team Portia because he wouldn't be stepping out. And then y'all remember where, what was that, last season when he was still talking to the ex, you know, and he was still cool with the ex. He wasn't team Portia then either, Portia. So I don't know. This may be one of them times you may want to be quiet, but you do have that advantage over Kenya where, because in Kenya's relationship, this is how it looks to everybody. It just looks like Marc is disagreeing with her all the time. And I think that, you know, they do have some of that, but I think a lot of it is Marc sees the bullshit his wife does and he calls her out on it. And that makes Kenya love him even more because it's like, damn, I'm not just calling. See, she was running all over her boyfriends before, but Marc is like, I'm the man. Bitch, we're not doing that. Okay, not today, and tomorrow don't look good either, honey. We not doing that.
Andy said you told her she couldn't come if Paul can't come.
Because I thought it was a couple's thing.
Your husband said otherwise.
That's what he just said. He just said,
y'all see her lying and shit, trying to, you know, keep her little lie going. Portia know the bitch lying.
I never said that.
Now you want to be competitive.
Uh-oh, Dennis trying to hit Portia from the back. Honey, you should have been thinking about Portia, nigga, when you was fucking that other girl. Okay, I told y'all. If Dennis was my man, which he would never be, he ain't attractive enough. And did we get him on child support yet, Portia? Okay, anyways. I'm just saying he wouldn't be doing nothing sexual to me, doing all this cheating in front of people and shit. Because I would be like, oh, I see how you got behind me. Did you get behind, the way you got behind me, did you get behind that bitch that you was cheating with? Like, it would have been a whole scene and everybody would be looking at us. I'm just saying. So they're all bowling and, you know, Kenya's doing good at that too. Kenya is really good at stuff, you guys. I get a girl that. She don't know how to bowl. I'm not a good bowler, you all. I'm not. I get a few strikes and then it just don't never work out for me. But Kenya did pretty good over everybody else, I noticed.
Hey, what y'all talking about?
Kenya shut any moment down, but Marc shut all that down.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Marc don't play. Kenya's very different when it comes to her husband.
Very different, all submissive and acting all nice. Kenya, that's how you should treat everybody. But see, told y'all how some of these women operate, honey. The man gotta have a penis, honey, for them to get in control, to, you know, get theyself together, honey. If that, you know, if the people that they talking to, honey, ain't got a penis, they ain't listening to them. They'll listen to their husband. No, y'all know some women is like that. As soon as a man say something, they go with what that man say, honey. Okay?
I feel like she falls back.
Y'all over here talking about. No, we were just talking about how the dynamic is between Kenya and Marc.
Kenya and Marc.
See, they were saying how she kind of falls back with Marc.
Marc does not play, honey. He's not with the shenanigans that she be pulling.
Oh, you scared?
See, Candy noticed that shit too.
The daddy,
But she did text me today and said this is a couples event. I said, well,
that
was from Kenya.
Everybody.
I'm just saying that was from Kenya.
There is no they.
What are y'all talking about?
You. I feel like the whole essence of a charity event would have been a good opportunity to have Tanya and have Paul come to this. Tanya had a relationship with you. Y'all liked each other. There was something unfortunate that happened that both of y'all went there.
Really? Was unfortunate?
Oh, yeah. You calling my friend. It was pretty unfortunate.
Get her together, Portia. Yes, bitch. Yes. Big old nasty hand clap, honey, for Miss Portia Williams, honey. Get that girl all up in check, honey. Get her in check. Okay?
I probably would have taken being called see you next Tuesday better.
Or you would have dragged her. Because we know you'll do that to her ass. Look at Kenya looking all surprised, eyes all big.
But Tanya, apparently, being called is the worst thing on earth that you can possibly call somebody.
And of course, because Tanya is a sweet person, she can't even imagine being so negative and nasty to somebody. And some of y'all keep saying, well, Tanya started it with the wig. And Tanya, that was playful shade. That was what you call fun shade. Kenya is being all right nasty. And y'all know she wrong.
It's not your fight, Portia. It's not. I'm just being honest. Stop it. Put your finger down.
That's right, for you get your ass dragged again. Okay, I see another drag coming, honey, and I'm here for it, okay?
What's your money, man? What's your time? So you don't have to give us money. That's the whole purpose of us coming here, was for me to meet everyone and talk about the event on Tuesday, Black Man's Lab. Mentors young black males. I would love for you guys to come and kind of speak to the guys so you can see what's really about, have a real visual representation of what a black man killing looks like.
I'm glad Marc is trying to be more involved in the Atlanta.
Let's pause what she's saying. That damn Marc kind of sexy. I don't know, y'all. I'm starting to look at old Marc different. I know he killed your husband, but I got eyes. I can see that Marc, he's sexy, honey, okay? He's sexy. I see why Kenya just shuts the hell up, honey. Okay, because I'm tempted to just shut the hell up. I was looking at Marc. I was like, damn, let him speak a little bit longer, okay?
Community, for me, that's a plus because it means that he really is looking toward a future in Atlanta. And
no, that ain't what that mean, girl. Bye, girl.
Greg is going to be there?
Greg will definitely be there. Greg and I have been talking.
With that being said, I think you should reach out to Nene and invite her.
Marc can reach out to her and invite her.
See, look at how petty she's being. Thank you, Candy, for just, even though Kenya is your friend more than Nene is, you still was acting mature about the situation, and that's cool. I can get with that.
Well, she's just like, how is she going to tag my husband and invite him but not invite me?
Well, because Marc wanted him there.
Yeah, we just decided we're
I'm listening to what you guys are saying. I'm responding to what you said. We have already
today about the couple, the week's couple.
Kenya, let's rein it in. Ken, let's rein it in.
Wait, who's Ken?
Oh shit, he called her Ken and she got all in check. That bitch came to attention. Attention! Bravo shady as fuck. They pointed at Kenya with the Ken in quotation marks. Bitch, I hollered. Oh,
Damn, Marc.
I told y'all shit. Marc is zaddy. I come to attention too. Like, what you got to say, boo? Okay, so.
Ken. You say Ken, she be like, ooh. All right.
Let's put all this me, you, I. Let's put that away.
See, he recognizes he's with a little girl that pretends to be a grown woman, y'all. I'm telling y'all, Marc see right through that heifer and them contacts she got in. Okay?
I agree with you. We need to reach out to her because at the end of the day, it's not about us. But we got to look beyond ourselves.
That's right, Marc. Marc is very mature, you know, and I like this. I'm starting to really like Marc, you guys. I am. At first, I was like, Kenya, what? Why did you get some man that don't love you? But I think Marc just has a certain way of being, honey. He ain't with the bullshit. Okay.
We have reached out to each other for lesser events. She had a little animal event the other day.
I did
Bring that back for this charity event. It doesn't.
You came and you left. Stayed for 7 minutes because your primary intention is to be shady as hell.
That doesn't matter.
Now, you were
it's not about us.
the bigger person.
I was the bigger person and I did attend her event. Right, but it wasn't a thing where she posted everybody's name tag. It came out kind of like, okay.
And what I really love, you guys, is how Portia, Candy, and Marc is holding Kenya to task, is making her take responsibility for her actions because she need to. I loved it. Yes, y'all. Woo. So my girl Nene to the motherfucking knee is in the place to be, honey. And Greg, honey. Did y'all catch Greg saying to Nene, you walk so fast, honey. But Nene was in a good mood. She smiling, hugged Todd, Eva, Candy, everybody. She had been trying to hug that punk ass Kenya. Kenya was trying to push her off. I was cracking up because it was funny. Oh my God.
Here's my dilemma. I can't go nowhere my wife can't come.
I love how Greg spoke up for his wife. I love that. Go ahead, Greg. Greg looking good. Okay?
Invited? No, she's not. She's not on the link to be invited.
You are invited.
If I had invited your husband and did not invite you, you would have a whole brand new baby over it, okay? I gotta run.
Yep, she would.
Okay, let me tell you. It looks cute. I'll sit in the shower, right? Bye, guys. You can't mark.
I'll say it for everyone so we don't have any miscommunication.
Yeah.
We're going to shelve all the nonsense for Tuesday. I'm not on Instagram, so I don't know what happened, but that's irrelevant to me.
Yeah.
The point is, I want him to be there. You have to support your spouse. I would never divide a couple.
Oh, I love Marc, y'all. He just, whoo, that is a sexy man, honey. Okay, got the little salt and pepper up in his hair. Okay, Ken, I see why you picked this man out. Cause you crazy, and he ain't. He gonna put you in check.
So I want you guys both there. Kenya agrees.
I agree.
Look at him. Kenya agrees. She's gonna do it. Okay, and look at her. I agree, massa. Whatever you say, I agree. I do it. I know that's right, bitch. So Bravo shady as fuck. They got this arrow pointing at Ken again. I cannot.
Marc calls Kenya Ken. Kenya plays all kinds of games. Kenya for hair care. How is this? Curses like a sailor. Fact is, you are a real. But Ken can't do none of that shit if Marc is around.
I know that's right.
I love it when she's Ken. Because Ken shuts the up.
Yep.
She just is quiet, looking at her like a church mouse.
I'm not sure if he has a real idea of how she can be. When she's with him, she becomes an angel. When she's with us, she's hell on wheels.
See, even her good friend Candy knows how her ass is.
For me, it's nonsense. At the end of the day, you're gonna have challenges in life. We gotta go past it. So put the ego away with some stuff?
Without question.
All right, I love that. Maybe same thing?
Yes, of course.
All right.
Look at her. Yes, of course.
In total agreement.
All right, brother. I love that. I'm stacking up with you.
Back him high. Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
He reaches in and gives Marc a hug. It's so funny.
I really appreciate it. Thank you, Kenya. I really appreciate your words.
She tries to hug Kenya again. Kenya got an attitude. That is funny to me.
We'll be there. Is that your issue, though? We'll talk about it.
See, she all up in Kenya's face trying to get to the bottom of it, honey. I holler. All right, you guys, that was the episode. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I am your girl, Brand New, and I will check you guys out later.